Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nanya Rara Kutamisa, student number 2024-320759 from the Information System major, Class B. So here I will explain the second particle report from the Statistics and Probability course. First, I will explain the material about the basic formula of the frequency distribution table. The first part is a data centering help table. This table is made with reference to the frequency distribution table to help calculate the value of data centering. In this table, there is a median, and modulus. And this table also contains some information such as class with actual boundaries, midpoint, and multiplication of midpoint with frequencies. The second part is the median, which means the sum of a set of data dividing by the amount of data is really symbolized by x bar. The basic formula of the median is x bar equal to the sum of all observed data divided by the amount of data observed. The second part is the median, which is the middle value of the sorted data. There are two possibilities. If the amount of data is odd, the formula is xn plus 1 divided by 2, and if the amount of data is even, then the formula is half plus xn divided by 2 plus xn divided by 2 plus 1. The last part is modulus, which is the most frequently occurring value or the highest frequency of data. In the second step, I will determine the second is the practicum step, which I will explain directly in Excel. The first step, I will move all this data to Excel. The second step, I will determine the maximum value by using the equal max formula, then plug all data. As well as the minimum value using the formula equal min. Next, find the amount of data by using the equal count formula, then log all data. Next, find the range by subtracting the maximum value from the minimum value. Next, I will find the total class with the formula 1 plus 3.3 multiplied by the log number of data, and I will do the rounding with the equal round formula. Then, find the class wide by dividing the range with the total class and round up with the formula equal round up. The first step is to make a frequency distribution table. First, we have to determine the class range by min of the first class equal to the minimum value of the data, and the first class limit is the lower limit of the first class plus the width of the class and min subtract 1. And for the lower limit of the second class is found by min of the upper limit of the first class plus 1, so on. So drop down. Then find the frequency using the formula equal frequency. Next, find the relative frequency by dividing the frequency by the amount of data and then multiplying by 100. Next, finding the cumulative frequency of less than can be found by the way the first class is equal to the frequency of the first class, and for the second, the cumulative frequency of less than the first class is added to the frequency of the second class. Next, the cumulative frequency of more than can be found by means of the first class equal to the amount of data, and for the second class, the cumulative frequency of more than the first class is reduced by the frequency of the first class, and so on. Next. first step is to create a class range chart by blocking the class and frequency data directly. Then go to the insert menu in the chart section, select the bar chart and look for the stacked chart column. The fifth step is to create a frequency chart by blocking the frequency section data and then going to the insert menu in the chart section, select the insert by section. The sixth step is to make a data centering a table. The first to find a class with a actual limit using the lower limit means 0.5 and the upper limit plus 0.5. Then look for the middle value by summing the upper limit and lower limit, then divide by 2. Then find the product of the center value and the frequency. Next, look for the temporary average, which is where we have to choose a benchmark, which is usually the data with the highest frequency and initialize with a value of 0. Then the smaller it is up and the bigger if it is down. Multiply temporary average by the frequency. The second step is to calculate the mean. Calculating the mean of the graph data can be into ways: by mean of the middle value and by mean of a scale, or commonly called quantity. If the middle value method by dividing the total times between the middle value and frequency by the total frequency. In the coding method, is to determine the middle value that becomes the center, then find the dual values by multiplying the total temporary average and frequency, and then dividing by the total frequency, then find the class y, and the last is the formula x0 plus u average multiplied by class 1. The next step is to calculate the median. First, find the median class by dividing the total frequency by 2. Next, find the lower edge of the median class by determine the location of the median class on the cumulative frequency last step. Then, find the cumulative frequency before the median class. Then, find the frequency of the median class. The last step is the lower edge for the median class, but the median class will use the cumulative frequency for the median class, then dividing by the median class frequency and multiplied by the class 1. The next step is to calculate the modulus. First, we look for the lower edge of the modulus class, where the modulus class can be found let's start with the formula of the lower ends of the modulus class plus E1 divided by E1 plus E2 then multiplied